Good morning, everyone. So, tayo ngayon ay nasa ating last topic na sa ating music and arts for our term 1. So, entitled Contemporary and Emerging Music and Arts of the Philippines and the Southeast Asia and Their Cultural Influences. So, tulad ng palagi kong sinasabi sa inyo, same title sila from the beginning up to the end, pero magkakaiba sila ng content, magkakaiba sila ng nilalaman. So, yung una, kung matatandaan nyo, ang laman nun ay performance art and visual arts. Yung pangalawa ay top 5 Southeast Asian artists and top 10 singers sa Southeast Asia. Yung pangatlo ay architecture sa Southeast Asia. Then, yung pang-apat ay film production. So, ngayon naman, ang laman nitong last natin ay rice model. Okay, so bago tayo mag-start, bago natin talakayin at himay-himayin kung ano ba si rice model, so panoorin muna natin kung ano ba si rice model.
So I'm going to tell you about this new digital storytelling app that we at the New Media Studio developed in collaboration with a public history class at UMBC and also the Baltimore Heritage Society. It's called Explore Baltimore Heritage, and what it is it's designed to curate the city of Baltimore by providing text and archival images of neighborhoods and communities and public sites downtown. The public history students each created a digital story using their own voice to tell the history of different historical buildings and the social impact of those spaces. So how it works is, first you download the app, as I have already done, and then you go to the map, and it brings up the different points. You pick a point on the map, and you can read text, and there are images that you can see of the site. If there's a video along with the site, then you just click on the camera, and I am going to give you a little example of one of the videos.
At the end of the 19th century, reform-minded Americans were worried about the effects of city living. Cities, like Baltimore, were crowded. Work was increasingly sedentary and repetitive. So, led by advocates of outdoor recreation, the nation witnessed its first health craze. In this environment, cycling rose in popularity as not only a means of transportation, but also as a form of exercise. In Baltimore, dozens of cycling clubs hosted competitions and outings. This created opportunities for businessmen like Joseph Little Joe Wiesenfeld. Little Joe was a cyclist himself, who, although only 5 feet tall, gained local fame at age 15 by racing his high-wheel bicycle. In 1892, Little Joe opened a bicycle shop where he taught people how to ride. Wiesenfeld even sold a bicycle to H.L. Mencken, who later recalled how,
coached by one of Little Joe's salesmen, I learned to ride a bicycle.
Little Joe was not alone. By 1960,
Okay, so that's a little sample of one of the stories that was created by Joanna Shine. And she said that she really enjoyed this project. She's a public history grad student. One of the things she liked about it was that she felt like she could reach a broader audience. So instead of writing a dissertation on history that would be read only by other historians, this way she has the entire public as her audience. She also mentioned that it was a way for her to give a more personal side of the history of this building by showing the importance of outdoor recreation and the deep roots of cycling in Baltimore through the narrative of Little Joe, the man who owned the sporting goods store. So they were thinking about this project in terms of having sort of a social impact on city planning and future community planning. So that is bringing history to life with digital stories. Thanks.
Okay, so bago tayo mag-proceed, basahin muna natin tong slide na to, then explain ko siya sa next slide. So ano ba si rice model? So the rice model, when used together, the 4 levels of the rice model help to structure and facilitate a meaningful feedback exchange. So una, meron tayong reflect. So to reflect means to recall, ponder, and articulate. So at this level of feedback, share what stood out to you and why. Okay, next we have inquire. So to inquire means to seek new information or understanding. So at this level of feedback, analyze and ask questions to gain clarity. Next, we have suggest. So to suggest means to introduce ideas for improvement. So at this level of feedback, offer suggestions based on your grasp of the current assignment, issue, and opportunity. And last, we have elevate. So to elevate means to raise a higher degree or purpose. So at this level of feedback, share any insight or encouragement you have on how to approach or optimize similar situations in the future. Okay, sige. So ano ba si rice model? Pag-usapan natin kung sino or ano si rice model. So what is the RICE model. So si RICE model, isa siyang tool for giving meaningful and constructive feedback. So nakakatulong siya sa atin to communicate our thoughts in a respectful, in a clear, and a helpful manner or way. So si RICE model, nakakatulong siya para ma-develop also ang ating critical thinking skills and ang ating good communication skills. So ito si RICE model, kung papansin nyo, ito si RICE model sa screen. So nasa pinakaibaba, si reflect, sumunod si inquire, next si suggest, and si elevate, yung pinakamataas na antas niya. So ayan. So punta tayo kay R, which is reflect. So ibig sabihin ng reflect is think about and share what you noticed. So isipin mo o i-share mo kung ano yung iyong napansin, kung ano yung iyong nakita. So i-share mo yung iyong observation. Then i-explain mo kung bakit mo siya nagustuhan or kung ano yung natutunan mo sa kanya. So syempre, sasabihin mo kung bakit yun ay naging meaningful para sa iyo. So example I like your presentation because it was clear and organized. So yun yung isang example. Okay? So punta tayo sa I, which is inquire. So ibig sabihin lang naman niya is ask questions to understand better. So magtanong para mas maunawaan ng mas malalim, ng mas malinaw. So syempre, pag nagtatanong ka, you should ask respectful questions. So dapat magtatanong ka to clarify ideas. Yung mga bagay, yung mga nasabi, yung mga ideas na hindi clear para sa'yo, pwede mo siyang i-clarify, pwede mo siyang itanong. So, syempre, learn from the speaker or the writer. So, example, mag-i-inquire ka. So, ang tanong mo ay, can you explain that idea again? Kasi maaaring hindi malinaw para sa'yo. Okay, next we have suggest. So, si suggest, ito yung nagbibigay tayo ng ideas to improve the work. So, kumbaga parang nag-offer tayo ng mga helpful recommendations para ma-improve yung isang work. So, syempre, dito sa suggest, we are focused sa sa improvement. Hindi ito tungkol sa criticism, hindi tayo nagki-criticize dito. Nagbibigay tayo ng ideas para makatulong, para ma-improve yung isang work. So, syempre, dapat pag nagsa-suggest, be polite and encouraging. So, example, you could add more examples to support your idea. So, di ba, nagbibigay ka ng suggestion, nagbibigay ka ng ideas para ma-improve yung isang work. Nagbibigay ka ng recommendation. Okay, next, letter E, ang pinakamataas ay elevate. So, si elevate, ito ay tumutukoy sa encourage future growth and improvement. So dito nagbibigay tayo ng positive encouragement, nagsasuggest tayo ng mga paraan para sa para sa mga future work na mas maging okay, mas maging malinaw, mas maging maganda. Okay? So si elevate, nakakatulong ito sa iba para mag-continue yung learning. So example, keep practicing your public speaking. You are getting more confident. Okay? So, bakit ba si RICE model ay importante? Kasi una, syempre, nagbibigay siya sa atin ng respectful feedback. So, yun naman yung goal niya, makapagbigay ng respectful feedback. And next, I improve our critical thinking. Then next, I encourage continuous improvement. Then, build confidence and teamwork. And last is promote a positive learning environment.